Hello and welcome to That's English.
Hello.
I see you've got today's newspapers, Annabelle.
Oh, yes, that's right. Although today we're going to meet a different kind of journalist, a video journalist.
Yes, we meet Alice, who works for the online version of The Guardian. Alice covers both national and international news stories.
Yes, and we hear from Alice that her job is very stressful and that she has to work to very tight deadlines, con plazos muy ajustados.
When you listen to Alice, can you find the answer to this question? Will newspapers disappear?
Let's watch.
Newspapers are a big part of British life. The country has a unique range of papers and millions are printed every day. But the way we get our news is changing. Traditional newspapers like The Guardian are finding different ways to deliver the news.
My name's Alice, I'm a video journalist at The Guardian.
What does a video journalist do?
I cover national and international news. I film, edit and produce news stories on a national level and also edit news videos that come in from around the world.
The world of journalism is dominated by deadlines. Nobody wants old news, so it can often be quite a stressful job.
Nick Clegg has promised to rebuild the government's shattered relationship with the rest of Europe and risk opening.
Journalists are usually given more time to work on documentaries, but videos about subjects that are in the news have to be quick. Journalists are given a day or perhaps 2 days to create a video.
Hello, video department. We write all of our own headlines for the videos, but obviously they're checked before they're published on the website.
And of course, all the work is supervised by the sub-editor to check spelling and grammar and to make sure all facts are correct.
And it's also very important that the words in the headline make the video easily accessible when somebody's searching on the internet on a certain subject.
Alice's stories are not published in a newspaper, and they don't appear as a short news report on the television news programme. They appear on a website. How does that make her job different?
We have the space on the website to be able to put a half-an-hour interview up, so we have a lot more flexibility.
And what about the future? Will newspapers disappear?
I don't think anybody really knows what's going to happen or where it's going to go, but it is an exciting time, especially to be somewhere like The Guardian, where they are really pushing the digital strategy.
Yes, everyone is interested in going online.
So newspapers need a digital strategy. Well, did you find the answer to the question? Will newspapers disappear? Let's watch again.
I don't think anybody really knows what's going to happen or where it's going to go, but it is an exciting time.
The answer is that nobody really knows.
It's not easy to know the answer.
No, nobody knows the answer to that question. What do you think, Ashley?
I've got some newspaper apps on my mobile. I think I pay about £2 a week. It's cheaper than the traditional newspaper and it's very convenient. What about you, Annabelle? Do you buy a newspaper or do you get your news online?
Oh, I prefer printed newspapers, but I read news online too, on my phone or laptop.
We asked our friends from different English-speaking countries about newspapers and TV in their country.
Yes, we asked them this question. What are the most prestigious and the most popular newspapers and TV channels in your country?
Let's listen to what they say.
Here we have the BBC, which is probably one of the most prestigious broadcasting organisations in the world. We also have some of the best newspapers in the world, for example, The Times, The Telegraph, but the most popular newspaper probably is The Sun.
The Star is our most popular newspaper, and we have 5 channels which are very popular.
Probably The most well-known newspaper is the New York Times and the Washington Post, and also USA Today. And we have a lot of channels. I don't know if I could list them all. We do a lot of television.
In Jamaica, we only have 2 TV channels, which is TVJ and CVM. And the most prestigious newspaper is the oldest newspaper, the Jamaica Gleaner.
So there are some famous newspapers around the world, like the New York Times.
And the oldest paper in Jamaica is the Jamaica Gleaner.
In your opinion, what is the most prestigious newspaper in the UK, Annabelle?
Well, this one, The Guardian.
And the most popular?
Oh, this one, The Sun.
And TV channels?
The BBC. Do you remember Jade? She got a job as a paper girl for Mr. Patel.
Well, today we're going to follow her while she delivers, entrega, the newspapers to the neighbours.
And while she delivers the newspapers, Jade explains the politics of the various papers.
She says if they are left-wing, de izquierdas, or right-wing, de derechas.
And Jade compares the headlines about a big student demonstration in London yesterday, una manifestación de estudiantes. When you listen to Jade, try to find the answer to this question. Did Jade go to the student demonstration yesterday?
Let's watch and find out.
Good morning. Come with me on my paper round. The Post is a right-wing paper. Let's see what's on the front page. Ah, yes. The big student demonstration in London. 20 police officers were injured in yesterday's protests. Okay, what about The Warden? It's another daily paper, but it's quite a left-wing paper. And it says 300 students were arrested by the police at yesterday's demonstration. And what about the Daily News? No, nothing about the student demonstration. The headline is The Dancer and the Politician. It's all about sex and scandal. It's a tabloid newspaper. Lots of people on this street read it. This is what Miss Higgins reads. The Daily Telegraph supports the Conservative Party. I once gave her The Warden and she got really angry. Now she waits for me every morning to check I give her the right one.
Good morning, Jade.
Good morning, Miss Higgins.
Oh dear, these terrible students. I hope you weren't at the demonstration, Jade.
Oh, yes. I think you can see me in the picture on the front page.
What?
Only joking, Miss Higgins. No, I didn't go, but I might go to the next one. Bye. See you later.
I think Jade delivers the newspapers American style.
Yes, in Britain, newspapers are usually delivered through the letterbox, en el buzón.
Yes, but in America, the newspaper boy or girl throws them onto the ground in front of the house.
Well, what about that question? Did Jade go to the student demonstration yesterday?
Yes, let's watch again.
Oh dear, these terrible students. I hope you weren't at the demonstration, Jade.
Oh, yes. I think you can see me in the picture on the front page.
What?
Only joking, Miss Higgins. No, I didn't go, but I might go to the next one.
So the answer to the question is no. Jade didn't go to the demonstration.
That's right. She said that she did, but she was only joking.
Some of the newspapers report the news seriously, but others are tabloid newspapers. These are more interested in sex and scandal. Well, there's some very big news in Ben and Beth today. What do you think, Nathan? Can we tell them Ben and Beth's big news?
No, I don't think so.
No, OK. But when Ben comes home from work, he is surprised to see that Beth is home early.
When you watch, can you find out the answer to this question? What is Ben and Beth's news?
Let's watch.
Beth, you're home early.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, fine, thanks. What about you? Did you have a good day?
It was okay. Nothing new or different. Emails were received. Emails were answered.
Oh dear, I see you had a bad day.
It wasn't bad. It's just that it is always the same. Nothing changes. The same job. The same headlines in the newspaper. The same correspondence telling the same stories. The Prime Minister saying the same things. Everything is always the same.
I see.
Sorry, Beth. What about you? Why were you home early?
Well, I've been given some news today.
Some news? Was it bad news?
No, I don't think so.
Well, what is it?
Guess.
You're not.
I am.
You are? That's amazing.
I was at the doctor's this afternoon. So everything's always the same and nothing's different?
No, Beth. Now, nothing is going to be the same and everything is going to be different.
So, did you get the answer to the question? What is Ben and Beth's news?
Let's watch again.
Well, what is it?
Guess.
You're not.
I am.
You are? That's amazing.
So, what's the answer, Ashley? What is Ben and Beth's news?
Yes, Beth is going to have a baby. And Ben is right. Nothing is going to be the same, and everything is going to be different. I'm going to miss Beth and Ben. They were nice.
Yes, I think you and Ben have got a lot in common.
Yes, I think we could be friends.
Well, that's all for today. And that's the end of Module 4. So, it's goodbye from me, Annabelle.
And from me, Ashley. And from Nathan.
Goodbye.